Hey, give me all your money. Just kidding. I just need $1 a month. That's all. And don't forget to join us every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time US for our live streaming. And part 5 of our Gag Motive series, which I know you've all been waiting for. This is a good one that I like a lot, that I just got done actually in the fourth story I'm releasing, really using this concept to the fullest in a way that with writing, with words and thoughts, it really, really comes out awesome. But this one, I think somebody brought this up for part 4 with the crowded room. This is just to stop communication between your hostages. And this, see, with that swim team scene, because there were so many bad guys in the room, it doesn't really apply as much. This is more for when the victims are left alone in the room. Using the gags to stop the communication for them to escape. And really, there's two different ways you can look at this, or use this as an example. And I'm going to use two examples that have been featured on the Kidnappers Corner in just the last couple of weeks. So we'll take a look at those. First one, there's two different kind of methods, I would say. One would be where you're storytelling where it prevents the victims from escaping because they can't communicate, or maybe they would have escaped a little faster. That would be like in this scene right here. That is, of course, the Baywatch scene that we covered this week, where Brody and the con artist girl were tied back to back on the boat. They're both cleave gagged, and it stops them from communicating to possibly get each other free sooner. That's one way to use it. And I mean, it worked pretty well. I mean, in that scene, obviously that's a Baywatch scene, and those two are in no immediate danger in that scene. The guy's just trying to escape, so it's not quite as intense. The other way would be where in the scene, after some struggling, the gags do come off, and then that allows the victims to communicate after a struggle, which we'll check out here in this scene.
Why don't you just tell me what you want?
You know what I want, Ted?
Who are you?
Face down. Get up. Get up! Continue our negotiations. Upstairs.
Where's this guy? Right on your feet. Can you reach? Yeah. Got it? Yeah. You got it? Yeah. Try to push it.
Let's take a walk up. Now let's see what's in the camper out there.
Can you find the knot? Just a minute. Wait, think. Can you do it? See if you can stand. Okay. Here's the phone. It's on the counter of the stove. Let me help you. Let me get you. Oh, good. Okay, wait.
This is 911.
Yeah.
This is 911. I cannot hear you. Are you there?
Operator? Send the state police. It's an emergency.
What is your location, please? Where are you?
They're coming back. Oh, God. Send an officer. There's a man with a gun.
That's the With Murder in Mind 1992 TV film where the victims are left alone by the real estate con man, and you know, the gags come on. They're not really tied very tight. Now that's probably done for the reason in this scene to use that for the storytelling, that the one damsel gets up and goes to the phone, you know, after they help each other out after communicating, you know, and it could have been drawn out a little more dramatically, possibly. I mean, it's, you know, that's just the way they used it for that particular story. But, so that's two different ways. One where the gags actually come off and then they can communicate, and one where they can't. This happens when you have multiple hostages in a room with no captors present. So those were just two examples of that. I mean, there's a lot of other ones, obviously, where there's multiple people who can't communicate, but nothing quite like what I've been working on. Actually, I'm already done with that part, but very intense, and it's a lot better. It's much better in an intense situation where there's lives on the line, as opposed to those. Well, I guess the second one possibly, but with the boat, with the Baywatch scene, there was really no immediate danger. So, but that's, you know, stopping communication. You know, that's a pretty big one, and yeah, that's really all I have to say about that one. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. But I thought that was two pretty decent examples to show how that would be used. So that's what we got for the fifth part, and the sixth one's one of my favorites. So, and that's going to be the final one featured on this little mini series. But hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks again.